Hola. I am back. Okay. Not at the table right now, so obviously outside. Some outdoor time before the weather like just flips the script on us. Okay. Alright. But back to the channel message. Let me try to reroute myself back to what I was saying. Okay, so y'all, brief synopsis. I did a quick like 10-minute live. It should be like the last reel. Go back to it if you're trying to play catch up. But as per usual, like, share, subscribe. This is more of a channel message situation versus like a reading. So I won't be having cards during this today if that's what you guys were looking for. Well, in this moment, I may get back on later. I don't know. I'm gonna do this real quick, then I'm gonna make dinner. Then see what the rest of the evening holds. But y'all, trauma and abuse and all that type of shit, right? It's fugazi as fuck. It's all too especially when you're dealing with people who are purposefully manipulative, who are purposefully negative. They do that shit with pungent purpose. I mean, they're pungent on that shit. Like, they're just like, oh, well, every time you talk to them, it's like they just have a bad rebuttal. They just have a negative comeback for anything and everything you're doing, I feel like, I hope I don't have to tell you this, but, I was at a point in my life where I had to notice it for myself. A lot of people that be around half of y'all that don't even like y'all. And I'm not saying that to be a bitch or make you feel bad about your shit, right? But people that care about you, all right, and your perspective, your point of view, I have a business, right? People that care about you will be supportive towards your choices, especially if your choices ain't hurting nobody. They're not, you know what I mean? They're just your choices. Oh, I don't like the way you post. Oh, I don't like the stuff you say. Oh, if I were you, I'd worry about, okay, well, bitch, you not me. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's really okay to tell a motherfucker, like, hey, listen, look, I don't know where you got it confused or where you exactly had me fucked up at, but you aren't me. So I don't expect you, nor do I need you to validate or agree with my motherfucking choices. Sometimes you have to say that to people. And narcissists and abusers and chronic manipulators is going to hit you with the, oh, well, I'm your baby mom, I'm your baby dad, I'm your mother, I'm your brother, you should care. I don't give a fuck what relative title you got to me. You know what I mean? If you constantly crossing me just due to your own nature, like you're just malicious in nature, I really could give a fuck how you feel about the fact that you can't abuse or manipulate anymore. You know what I mean? Like, and that just goes to show you how far some of these narcissism will go. Because some people are narcissistic to the point where it's like, shit, I really made that person feel bad, and their care and consideration that they truly do have for you, right? They just might have some narcissistic tendencies. The love is an action. It'll show, right? It's like the whole Bible shit where it's like Peter versus a Judas. Confirmation. You can never trust a motherfucking Judas. A Judas always going to backstab you. They going to betray you every fucking time, every chance they get. My back is itching crazy. Y'all got some backstabbers around y'all. Are trying to get into your energy. The full moon was last night. The current energy stays around, lingers for like 3-4 days. So my spiritual people, my people that, feel like maybe even you're being a spiritually attacked or whatever, talked about, make sure you're carrying a lot of black obsidian, selenite. If you're not a crystal carrier, I would say definitely stay in prayer. Prayer always works. The best line of defense for any motherfucking thing in your life is to give God your burdens and ask for his protection. Especially if you ain't do nothing to nobody. And make sure you return that all negative energy, known or unknown, to you this under. Alright? You ain't gotta be a bitch like me or do what I do to just say, hey God, if anybody has any negative wishes for me, my family, my abundance, my lifestyle, anything negative regarding me, and I know I don't deserve it, please return it to sender, known and unknown to me. Amen, amen, amen. It's really that simple. God said, yeah, just drop your burdens on me, call me for help. That's what he's there for. He's all of our fathers, Father God. So you might want to call on him instead of phoning some of y'all phoning these two-faced motherfuckers who go run your business down for filth in the street. Yeah, it's I just have it. Y'all gotta watch your back. Gotta watch your back. People out here moving fast, doing weird shit. You know, I know that like I definitely try, and I am a really positive person. I keep things very positive. Just on an overall baseline of my life, like I haven't always been like this. You know, there was definitely a bulk of a period in my life, especially after I lost my father about 11 years ago, that shit was bad. I mean, shit wasn't good at all. I mean, I had more friends around me than I do now. I had family around me. You know, I had a baby. I had a man. Okay, but let me tell you something. Telling everybody to kiss your fucking ass, as rude as it may sound, is the most liberating experience you will ever have. I promise you that. And not because you being a dickhead or a bitch or an asshole or you that nigga, you that bitch, you that person, so you can tell somebody fuck off. No. I'm not even talking about no classist egregious shit. I ain't talking about no ego involved. I'm talking about it is best for my life that I live it away from you. And that could be energetically, right? Like, energy-wise, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to pour into you and pour back, vice versa. I don't want none of those strings attached between you and I. Whoever these people, places, and things are. Alright? People trying to come in fast with y'all, argue about some of the collective. People arguing with you about how you dropped down and don't want to talk to them. And it's not just exes, it's friends, all that shit. But here's the thing, right? And again, I'm saying this from experience. Channel message. It is far easier to be in your own energy, know what's going on with you, than be looking behind your back. And every time you get off the phone with a motherfucker, questioning yourself or having these weird indications of gut feelings and indicators that motherfuckers is really being funny style to you. If I get off the phone with you and I feel like that, and even if it's the first time, the last time, that will be the first and the last time I speak to you. I promise you that. I've done that. I've done that a lot. Like, had a phone conversation with somebody I'm friends with or whatever like that, or used to be friends with, and then they might not have known it, but I knew whatever they said during that conversation, whatever trigger moment that just let that thought loose in my head, that's like, if I even gotta look at you with the bombastic side eye and wonder what the fuck it is you doing, I don't even need clarification. I don't. One, I be knowing, but two, I don't need clarification because my gut told me, and I trust myself enough because I know myself. It's about knowing yourself. Self-care. Know yourself. Knowing yourself is motherfucking self-care that keeps dusty motherfuckers away from you. Okay? When I did not know myself fully, I thought that I was crazy all the time and I was triggering my own self. No. There's such a real thing that even if people don't do it intentionally, like subconsciously, if you have a friend that was abused as a child, right? And you were abused as a child, and maybe y'all trauma bond and have an intersection of connecting points, and y'all have some similarities with some differences, and y'all have been friends for years, right? Nimble. And then you start to notice because you're healing, right? You start to evolve, you start to change, you start to level up in whatever way, right? And I ain't talking about no money level up. I'm talking about a spiritual level up. Anybody can go get a fucking bag. If you can't go get money or you won't go make money, you just a lazy motherfucker. I can see kids out here in the street in the fucking city selling water bottles. If you ain't making money, it's just you don't want to fucking be making money. And I ain't talking about nobody right now that's doing all they can for their kids and they still broke. You not broke, baby. You motherfucking responsible. Okay? The broke niggas is the people that spend money on alcohol and booze and bullshit every day and whores and then can't pay their rent or feed their kids. You're not broke, baby. You're responsible. And 10 times blessing for whatever's in your account, triple, double, quadruple that shit on God. Amen, amen, amen. Because when you're a good person, I'm talking a spiritual level up. Right? Like, I've evolved so much over the past 18 months that it's hard to kind of pinpoint or intersect exactly what day or what era some of these changes occurred with me, because it almost was like a computer shit. It was like overnight update with some of this shit. But, you know, being sober was a big component for me personally. When I got sober, I was able to love myself more. I was able to be all consumed with me. And that seems vain, but it's not. It's not. Vanity is not always a bad thing. You know what I mean? Because people will sit there all day and have all the mouth in the world to put you down. That right there is nasty vanity, right? They think that they God, they think that they better than you, that they're somehow superior. Nah. No. Who told you that? Your job title? Your funky ass parents? Bitch, nigga, whoever. You ain't special. And it don't give you no rights reserved to try to go out your way or say some shit to a person knowing that they don't feel good about something. You a bully. And that's just fucking trifling. And you know, I have people around me that was supposed to be friends with our family. Oh, like it was passive bullying. Like, don't you feel bad that you posted that? Cause like, what if my husband see it? Why the fuck is your husband on my shit? You old bitch. If your husband is 60 fucking plus, right, for example, and this really happened to me, and he's supposed to be my play uncle, what the fuck you looking at my shit nasty for anyway? And if he does get his dick hard from looking at my shit, bitch, you should ask your husband and address that shit with him. Fuck asshole. We looking at him like, well, we used to have her over the house to babysit her at 6. Like, why are you using your dick hard for her? Don't look at the bitch. Don't look at me funny, bitch. Talk to your fucking raggedy husband, bitch. Or tell him to block me, bitch. But don't go spreading rumors about, oh, she's a... Look at her. Yeah, look at me, bitch. I look good. I should turn around and put my ass on the screen right now because I don't give a fuck. Shit, I ain't got shit to prove. I be on here doing whatever I want, posting whatever I want because I feel good about me. I love me some me. And it took me, I'm 36 years old. I've gone through so many different phases of not loving myself, letting other people tell me how I should love myself. I ain't never gonna go back to that shit. And if that's who the fuck anybody looking for y'all to go back to, like a weaker version of yourself, a unaligned version of yourself, those people ain't your fucking people. Anybody that come to you like, oh, I love you, but I miss the old you. Okay, well, the old me, you took advantage of the old me. You took the old me for granted. So maybe you do miss the old me, but you missed that because you was abusing some shit. Right or wrong, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about those facts. They don't want to talk about how they love being your friend because they was talking about you and shitting on you behind your back, having little laughs and shits and giggles with bitches that are fucking 4s and 3s and ugly assholes that just hope, wish, and pray on a dream they woke up with this face. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck has time for that? And I wouldn't even say that's audacity. That's straight stupidity. Okay? Because at least I know my loves and my divine collective and the other, like, spiritualists and people I talk to, it's never our loss. It's like, it's theirs. Always. So I just want to tell y'all for this, you know, hopefully this is helpful, this resonates, you know, take it how you will. But I empower all of you to be a little bit more self-righteous, love yourself more, and don't let nobody tell you, like, now if you've been going around being an egotistical, arrogant asshole, I don't support that. But if you just wake up and you're content, you love yourself, you're like, hey, life is actually not that bad. I woke up today. I can feed my kids. I can feed myself. I got a place to live. You know, my house was decorated good. Like, whatever it is you want to be happy about. Don't let nobody sell you no fucking dream because you're not in a brand new, I don't even know if Escalade is popping anymore because I don't give a fuck about cars. I mean, I have a car, but I don't care. I couldn't tell you what car is the hot shit right now. I don't care about stuff like that. So, you know, like, I don't know. I think people aren't buying Teslas anymore. Whatever. Just blank out the car name. Whatever your luxury item is, you know, or you're in a house that you bought for $180,000, which congratulations, fuck that, get a housing market's fucking crazy, and your friend just bought a $500,000 crib and got a VP with their title, and they're like, oh, well, when you gonna step it up, bitch? Don't worry about nobody like that, because they're not really there to support you. They're there because you make them feel better about the bullshit they have, right? They may have money, they might have the man or the girl, but if they were truly happy, okay, I guarantee, like, next time somebody stepped you on some shit, just look at the person with the bombastic side eye. Just be like, are you good? Nah, bitches, you cool. Are you happy with yourself? Because you don't sound it. Like, I don't even bother with the debate of, oh, you think I shouldn't do this? I don't give a fuck what you think. I have no fucks to give about any hater's opinion. Now, if you want to have a healthy dialogue about what your opinion is, not versus my opinion, but in conjunction of learning things about something that's different, I'm all about that. But the bullshit of the debates and the, oh, well, I need you to believe my point. Like, people ain't going to always say that, but they don't want to let you go until you're, like, conceded to their point. Like, oh, yeah, I agree with, no, actually, you're right. No. 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 Those people are fucking weird and crazy. Alright? And I'm gonna tell y'all this too, right? Just from my own personal experience, right? I'm gonna tell y'all, put y'all did some shit. When it comes to parents, right? I'll start with that. I was in my earlier video, I told y'all, like, you know, I had an abusive childhood upbringing with my mother or whatever. I don't even really like calling that bitch my mom. I mean, she gave birth to me, so I guess technically by definition that makes her a mother. But, you know, animals give birth. If she sees this, she'll get a kick out of that. What's up, Tanya? But, nah, like, here's the thing. I don't care if it's your parent or not. I really don't. And I say this from experience, okay? And I know some people might see this and be like, question their pearls, like, oh my God, like, I could never. And I'm like, okay, so if your mama didn't abuse you, why would you feel the way I feel about it, right? It's not your circumstance. It doesn't apply. Let it fucking fly. But if you grew up around any type of abuse, whether it was like your parent directly, molestation from a family friend, whatever, abuse, period. Don't become an adult and not get the therapy you need, because that's going to result in issues with your own children. That's number one. And your children should matter first. Your legacy should matter first. I hate to be the bearer of bad news to some old motherfuckers, but their time is gone. Time is past. I'm not saying, you know, if you 60 plus, life is over for you. No. But your era of, you know, hey, it's over, sweetheart. Step the fuck aside. You know what I'm saying? It's now we're starting to come in this age group of like 30s and 40s or whatever, of the new matriarchs and patriarchs of our family. You know what I mean? Like, even if me and my mom had a great relationship, the fact of the matter is, the bitch going to probably die before me. She old. I'm not saying because she old, life ain't about her no more, but it's like, bitch, if you had a chance, if one of your parents or both your parents get a chance to lead the family, right? Which when you have kids, that's your chance to take some type of lead, right? You're leading a life, or several, however many kids, right? And you led shit into the sewer, just hell, gutter butt ghetto bullshit. You led the family into travesty and dismay. I don't think just because you 60 plus that then makes you qualified to tell anybody anything. I think it qualifies you for a Hug Me jacket and a motherfucking nursing home. 3 spare meals a day and space the fuck away from me. That's all I think it qualifies. I don't give a fuck that somebody has been your parent. I don't give a fuck about that. If they disrespected you, abused you, made you feel demeaned, defamed you, Father God's your parent. Fuck that earthly title. Okay? I say it with my chest. Say it with my ass out. I say it all titties out. I pull my titties out and Facebook wouldn't block it right now, because that's how thoroughly authentic I'm being. I don't give a fuck. That's on my chest type shit. There is never a reason for nobody to be treating anyone, let alone a child, with the magnitude of disrespect I had to deal with. And then, you know, the old school era is like, oh, well, that's your mom. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. That bitch is morally repugnant. Something wrong with her. She's past needing Jesus. I know the bitch done devoted herself to the devil, as retarded as she had. So it's like, title or not, she gave birth. Okay, well, let me tell you something. For me to you live, my mom was so fucking trash, she should have aborted me and my brother. That bitch shouldn't have had no kids. That's how bad she was. The bitch should have been spayed and neutered. So when I go on my live and I'm flipping the cards and I'm talking to people about like, oh my God, how can you don't know how you gonna talk about somebody's parent like that? I had a DM before about that. Fuck that. If it's true, it's true. My mom should have been spayed and neutered. That bitch didn't need a pet, a frog, an animal. She ain't need nothing of life to be in charge of. Okay, so when I talk to y'all about these titles and nobody being bigger than the program, I lived it. Okay, I'm 36 years old, and sometimes I have to threaten my own parent with a restraining order. Bitch, you're not gonna drive me crazy. Never. You're like, bitch, bitch, I'll put you in jail. I don't want to put you in the grave. That'd be disrespectful as fuck. But I'll put you in jail. You harass me. I don't give a fuck. If I tell you I'm done with the relationship because of how you treated me, mother, whoever, I don't care. I'm done with you. And ain't no amount of spinning the block, gonna change that. That's another thing. Narcissists get mad when you don't want them to abuse you no more. It's like, bitch, is you weird? I know you're too old to start fresh and have another kid to abuse, but I don't know. Go find some other shit to do. You know what I mean? Move around. As my grandmother Bessie would say, move them out your way. She told me that right before she died. I knew who she was talking about, too. My mother was the first person I moved the fuck out my way. Okay? So, y'all, don't let nobody tell you what the fuck you supposed to be doing. I don't care who it is. And side note, since I'm being candid, we having an open, hey honey, hi Chris baby. Since we having an open candid session, and I'm being real open with y'all, complimented. I try to come on here and be as vocal as possible, just because I don't, I don't want to ever come off, like, I don't care how most people take it for real. I'm going to still say what I got to say on here. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. But my hope is never that anybody takes what I say and be like, well, who is she to say that? I mean, if I'm coming on here talking to you about something, God either told me to talk to you about it, it's in the fucking cards, or it's real shit that I've had to overcome. You know what I mean? You can't, and then frauds will never understand when I say this, right? But the people that are authentic will understand. You cannot fake being authentic. Now, you can't tell Karmics that, because all they be like, I just put another mask on. Yes, you can. You can fake it. When you're really real, and you're talking to somebody else that's real, it's very apparent. It's very apparent. Because Karmics always have to wait to hear your side and wait to hear your part before they go off what their next move is in that conversation. It's not a dialogue. It's a fucking plot. When you're talking to narcissists and Karmics, I don't care about their title or who it is to you, there is always a plot for that conversation. There's always a plan for that conversation. Energy vampires, same shit. If somebody call you, but they barely talking, but you the one running your mouth, they siphon that energy from you for real. Because why would you call me to not be talking like that, just to hear me talk? So you called me because you ain't got nothing to say. Be mindful of these people that's calling you talking about, I'm just calling because I ain't heard from you, I'm checking in. Sometimes they might be, and sometimes they only calling you because they low on their energy supply, for real. That's real shit. It could be people you sharing beds with that's doing this bullshit, I promise you. Now, my battery getting low. I'm gonna go inside and cook dinner, so I am making pollock. I've been on a fish kick. That's really the only plant-based protein, and fish is the only thing I've been eating as far as protein is concerned recently. Well, boiled eggs, and I don't think that counts as plant-based because it came from a chicken. But just a little health piece in there. I switch up my diet every couple weeks, to be honest. I mean, I keep it healthy, but I switch it up. Like, I might do all seafood one week. I might do 3 meatless days. I answer to what my body says and tells me it needs. And that's another thing about discernment and listening to yourselves and opening up your chakras and releasing negativity, because you don't know what your body needs most of the time, because your body is coated with fat and bullshit and tissue that shouldn't be there and mucus and all this other fuck shit. From unhealthy lifestyle choices, and even some of the foods we eat is unhealthy as fuck. Like, my son still eats like snacks and shit like that. But I switch it up. I don't allow him to eat like Doritos. I'm not dissing nobody that feed their kid Doritos. I feed my kid Doritos and snacks and popcorn and all that shit too, but it has to be moderated, because like even my son, he was born like lactose intolerant, but he eats cheese and stuff. Like, he get that mess from his dad. And I don't remember how bad his dad was with it, to be honest. But I don't think he's as bad as his dad got it. He just can't drink cow's milk. But even some of the food he ate was messing up his stomach. And when I changed my diet 18, 19 months ago, and really went crazy on my diet and my sobriety, obviously things changed for him as well. Even the food and how I was cooking it, right? I changed it all up, and I noticed a change in his stomach patterns, you know what I mean? And your gut is the center of your health. It literally just sits here at the bottom of the chakras, you know, releasing different toxins and things, or hopefully good things to your body, depending on what you're eating. Always start your day with water and fruit. Don't start your day as soon as you get up, you putting meat in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? That sounds nasty as fuck. I ain't talking about slobbing no knobs. If you want to wake up and suck your partner's dick and y'all getting y'all dick sucked in the morning, congratulations. I'm just talking about like breakfast meats, alright? And don't start off with bread, you know? I try to eat according to colors, which is kind of crazy sometimes, but I start the morning with some type of coconut water, infused water, and I usually have like a tea, and then I'm a big coffee drinker, but I try not to drink coffee when I first wake up. I drink just straight ginger. I put raw ginger and mint leaves in the boiling water, and I just have like that. Sometimes I add lavender to it if like I woke up a little antsy or whatever, and I calm my stomach down, and then I usually have like a bowl of fruit. I usually try to eat some type of red fruit for my root chakra. I always have like oranges or fresh orange juice in the house, you know, orange to go with your sacral chakra. I probably eat a banana or two every day. It's your solar plex, yellow. Any type of green fruit or food, which I always have some type of green vegetables and things like that, is great for your heart chakra. It's green. I eat a lot of blueberries, throat chakra, purple plums, you know, crown chakra, all that stuff. So I eat different fruits and vegetables, honestly, through the day. Like, if you don't have to keep track of it the way I do, I'm such a fucking Virgo. But, you know, if you're eating different fruits in the day, that's going to help also unblock your chakras. Like, there's a reason that, you know, conglomerates push bad food on you. It really is a science to it. When you eat better, you live longer. They don't even want that. You live healthier. They don't want that because big pharma. And, you know, I used to think that a lot of this shit was like people that were like all like this, like the hippies. I used to feel like years ago, I felt like they were, because I always was spiritual, but good, he did, like, it was a little overrated, but it's not overrated. It's actually mad underrated. Damn, you stealing my data. Why am I stealing your data? What's going on, Chris? I don't know. Yes, but y'all, I'm gonna go play some music. I want to cook. I just got, like, fiercely hungry. I intermittently fast through the day, so when my body's like, bitch, you need this, so I'm gonna go in there and have some fruit, like I was just talking to y'all about. But, and also, too, I want to tell y'all, like, I'm a single mom. You know, I feel like I've said that on here, but for those of you who don't know, I'm a single mom. I've raised my 7-year-old son, Elias, completely by myself, which, again, I'm very proud of. But I'm going to tell you like this, right? I definitely support any type of healthy co-parenting. Anytime a child can have both parents in their life, whether it's, you know, and I'm not one of those people or women that's like, oh, if he ain't paying, he can't see his child. Nah, like, sometimes there's going to be people in this world that contribute more financially. Sometimes there's going to be people, and you can live in the same household and be like that, right? Sometimes the dad really do just confirmation, be like the provider component, and women be the nurturer component, you know what I mean? And I'm not knocking that. However you run your household, I'm not here to sway anything like that. But what I am here to say is, I want, especially my ladies and my gentlemen, because I know there's plenty of single dads out there, there is nothing wrong with you because somebody decided to up and, ooh, big ass hand, up and, sorry, it was all calling my shit. What the fuck was I just saying? Oh, it's nothing wrong with being a single parent and doing things, you know, quote unquote, on your own. You know, I know it can be really hard. I know firsthand how stressful it can be. I know that, you know, having a chronic sensation of worry it's scary as shit. It is scary as shit. I've never been more scared in my life than when, you know, confirmation, things have popped up very fast in my life that I didn't know how I was going to take care of at times with having a son. You know, like even daycare at times had been a struggle. Back in the day when I didn't get purchase care, it's like I used to spend my most of my check every week just for my son to go to daycare, confirmation, just for me to go to work. Just for me to have $30 to my name, you know, after the week's over and making it stretch with no food stamps. And some nights only eating noodles and rice because my son needed to eat. Like, you know what I mean? I want to tell all y'all out there, because I've been there, and there's ebbs and flows with everything. You can have a 2-parent household and y'all fall on really hard times, and this happens too. So shout out to y'all, right? But I just really want to be like candid with y'all and say, like, I'm so proud of all y'all out there. Like, I'm proud of y'all, like I'm proud of me, because I know I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? Yeah, guys, so you surely not. But I hope this message overall made you think about boundaries, made you think about setting new standards for yourself. I think that's the premise of the channel message here. And I really want y'all to understand that as great as it might seem and as great as it might, look when other people do it, if you got to do something by yourself, whether it's picking yourself up off the ground after a failure, after a loss, after adversity, whether you gotta raise a kid by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, one, do the best job you can at that, because that child didn't ask to be here. So that's number one, right? But there's gonna be times in your life, and God wanted me to specifically say this and use my own testimony for real, but there are gonna be times in your life that you're gonna have to do some shit by yourself. And some of the things you have to do by yourself, I'm not saying you deserve shit. Confirmation, scratch my eye. My third eye. I'm not saying that you deserve to do it by yourself, right? I didn't deserve to be made a single mom. I didn't say, hey, sign me up to be a single mom. No. My baby dad, he decided I'd rather run the streets. I'd rather give whores and drug addicts and transvestites and whoever the fuck else, I'd rather give them my money than ever pay you. Because I would love you to suffer because you don't want to do what I said. I ended up having a baby by somebody even more horrific than the sorry bitch that raised me, okay? My baby dad got more kids in a little bit. I don't know why. He shouldn't have them, to be quite honest. He don't house them. He don't feed them. He just rushes out of their life like that bus passing. He has a bus full of kids that he does not take care of. And that used to really bother me. I used to ask myself, well, what the fuck did I do that you don't want to just love your son? Fuck loving me, right? Some people can't get over their co-parent breaking up with them. My co-parent didn't just break up with me. He got me pregnant, conned me for the first 3 years before he got me pregnant, and then was like, I'm gonna keep fucking with her. I'm gonna be nice, reel her back in, treat her like shit. Like, every time, oh, I'm gonna help you with the rent. The help never came. It was always a setup to, like, reduce me. And the reason I'm expressing this to y'all is because when I was telling y'all earlier with that earlier live, like, black men especially need mental health therapy, I can say with about 85% certainty, if that nigga, my baby dad, Joseph, if he would have got the help that he so badly still currently needs with his motherfucking mental health, my son may have a shot at having some semblance of a father. He didn't get no help. I know he wasn't encouraged to get no help. At least not, maybe now he is. Because the nigga so far shot the fuck out. But, when I was confirmation, when I was begging his, they was doing party shit. Everybody was partying, right? When I begged his mother to talk to me about what the fuck is wrong with your son, like, why does he even think it's okay to act like this, right? Oh, I don't know. He was raised right. I tried my best. Bitch, I don't know what you tried the best doing, but you did a terrible job. Terrible job. Now, I've said it to the bitch face. She's a horrible bitch. Her and my mother need to be in the Hall of Fame for, like, fuck bitch shit. Like, oh, how to fuck up your kids? Just do what Tanya and Charlotte did. I say that shit with my chest. What's up, bitch? But, no, like, that ass. Like, what type of woman raises a young gentleman, right? That's like, oh, don't take care of certain your kids because I don't like your baby mom. I'm jealous of her. Don't take care of your son. Financially abuse her and marry whores and be sexually confused. And don't give your baby mom any money and treat her and your son like shit. That'll show them that you're in control. That's what my baby dad was advised. That's, he listens to stray whores. I don't care if you're married, bitch. You're a stray. You're a whore. And you should have been spayed and neutered. And if you got a problem with what I said, take it up with God and take it up with my mammy. I give you your phone number if you like it. Y'all can commiserate about how I run my mouth too fucking much about y'all sorry cunt motherfucking asses. I'm cool with that. 'Cause I speak all facts. And I got facts and more facts and screenshots and facts to back it up. So you can say whatever you like, bitch. I can shine a light on it right now and tell them everything else, but for the moment, I texted you earlier, bitch. I meant what the fuck I said too, bitch. So, because I know they be watching me, y'all. That's why I be like, oh, this bitch snapping. No, I'm not. I'm letting them know, hey, I see you seeing me, seeing you. You know I texted you earlier, bitch. You know what the fuck I said. So, here's the thing, right? Like, I'm a single parent. Legally, like, my baby dad was not on my son's birth certificate when he was first born, and I should have kept it like that. It wasn't because of no other apparent reason. Well, it was for the reason that I ain't want that nigga on the birth certificate at first. I ain't want no nigga on there. Something told me, should have kept it that way. But now I'm trying to go through the process of, just me, I'm being here with y'all, because I was a little frustrated today. I ain't even going for y'all. I be happy as shit. I be very ultra positive. But I was frustrated today. Oh, Chris, baby, I'm like in my ebb and flow, but I see a paragraph down there, baby. I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna reply back when I get off of here. Or I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I love you, baby. I'm paying attention, but I'm locked in. So, the fuck was I saying? Chris, look at you. No, like, that ass, the fuck was I saying? See, guys like, man, forget that nigga. He retarded. And I'll be like, forgot. But maybe that's the reason I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. But either way, oh, yeah. So I was trying to take him off the birth certificate. Because he wasn't even there when my son was born. My son had a whole stepdaddy when he was in the utero. That's how good this shit is over here. Shit, I broke up with that nigga pregnant. It was like, on to the next. And I got back with my ex, whatever. That's another rabbit hole, but we ain't gonna go there. So, anyway. Birth certificate. So, years after my son was born, we got back together. Nigga lied. If he would have told me the truth of his factual matters, we wouldn't have never got back together. I guess God didn't want me to know the full truth until I birthed out my baby, because my son was meant to be here. But still don't negate the fact that nigga should have been spayed and neutered like his fucking retarded ass mom. But I'm going through the process right now, right? Like, again, being fully transparent with y'all. I don't want him on the birth certificate no more. Alright? I don't. At this point, I've lived 7 years without him paying me a fucking nickel of child support. He's never helped with a iota. Okay? For all y'all that don't kick it old school, iota. Go ask your grandmother what the fucking iota is. Ask her if somebody didn't give you one iota, what the fuck that means. It means like negative nothing. The nigga only brought dismay, disappointment, disillusion, and fuck nigga shit. That's all he brought. And some dick. He brought dick with him, y'all. Disappointment, despair, and he brought dick, y'all. He got the D's. I wonder what other D you got. Nigga. But I want his name off the birth certificate. I want to dissolve his parental rights, which I am in full legal capability to do so as far as legal standing, because this nigga is proven. He ain't done shit. He's evaded child support with help of his mother. In the motherfucking courts, bitch. Yeah, we know about you too, judge asshole. Just because I ain't reading my tarot card doesn't mean I don't see you, bitch. Fucking community leaders, false assholes, gaming system, so I can't get my child support from a nigga that y'all know owe me money. Shameful. Why don't you go around telling people how you don't want Tiana's son to eat and you want her homeless because y'all are so upset? She's fucking gorgeous. You ugly fucking Marshawn Lynch ass built bitch. Raggedy fucking hoe. Charlatan. So anyway, he won't pay me no money, right? Which is like, it's fucked up because you don't do shit else. Like, he's never done anything as a father. My son can't stand him. Like, I ain't going to reduce my son to coming out here. He's 7 on live and, like, telling our business or whatever. But, like, from media, I don't lie on my son. My son can't stand that nigga. He's like, I don't even, like, could you get me a new daddy? My son has asked for a new daddy. You hear that, nigga? He wants a new daddy. So, if you happen to see this, Joe, or one of your fucking little minions, little side bitches and niggas, hi, trans. Can you send this plot over to him? Joseph, I've been trying to reach you, my nigga. Bro, jump off. I would like you. I don't give a fuck where you at, okay? You need to find a way to get in contact with your girl so we can get this plan together to dissolve your rights. Okay? I'm gonna say it live right here. I don't want you. I don't even want your child support at this point. Not that you've been given it. We got along 7 years without you, and we will get along the next 70 as well. You know, my nigga? You were unnecessary, and our world doesn't require you. So now you're just being a bastard. Okay? Haven't talked to your child in like 6 months. Okay? Which is fine. He doesn't want to talk to you either. But if you're going to do this, can we just legally get you out the birth certificate so, like, we don't have to, like, I don't want to have to go get his passport because we will be traveling worldwide. And your motherfucking dumb ass, oh, well, I got to sign it and I ain't coming around because you don't want to suck my dick anymore. Who the fuck has time for that? Don't you got some niggas, some trans, some chicks with dicks or whatever the fuck it is you be messing with? Chicks with dicks. Okay, they can suck it. I know I have a beautiful mouth, but it will never be on that fucking thing again. So can you just sign the necessary court papers I'm about to file? And I asked your mother for your location and a number to reach you if you have a phone on, so I can dissolve your parental rights because you're not a parent. I know you didn't have a good example of what a parent looks like, with your daddy leaving and having 20 several kids or so, and your mom just being a repugnant whore who asked men to marry her. I understand. I get it. I get it, Big Daddy. But if you could just contact the girl so we can dissolve your parental rights, I highly appreciate it. You ain't never got to hear from me again. You feel me? I won't never ask you for the child support you owe me again. And if the court so happily wants to do the right thing and be generous and go ahead and give me my 7 years of back pay for your bitch fucking ass and then dissolve those rights, I'm cool with that deal too. But the longer this go, I'm going to just tell you, the harder it's going to be. So, if you plan on dying soon, my nigga, Joe, you plan on dying soon? Because if you plan on dying soon, you know what I'm saying, for whatever you got going on, you plan on dying soon, I can understand. Maybe you hiding out because you want to die. Cool. I will collect Social Security upon your death. Anybody watching, if he dying or dead soon, please let me know so I can go file it before I get the death certificate, because I will be getting my son money either way. And I told your mammy that. I'm going to get it from your ass that be trekking and fucking and hoeing either way. So, dissolve your parental rights for the child we have together that you don't fucking take care of. Or, since you tell everybody I'm a witch bitch, I get real witchy on you. So let's see how that work out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't want me to get crazy, right? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. You don't want me to get crazy, nigga. You a bitch. You hiding from a fucking... I'm like 115 pounds. You hiding from me, you bitch nigga. Ugh. I could spit right here on this ground. That's how disgusted I am with your fucking ass. Now I don't even care that you're doing whatever the fuck it is you're doing. That's not what bothers me. The only thing that bothers me is that still, right now, you're like, I'm going to be a narcissist. And even though I know I'm a shitty dad and I'm worthless to life, the only thing I was good for is my dick. And I don't even think people want that anymore. I'm going to be a bastard. Nigga, you was born a bastard, you gonna die a bastard. Ain't that nothing? That ain't gonna change. Just give me my paperwork, please. Fuck ass nigga. And if you say that about my energy, you wouldn't be in my card readings, bitch boy. So there go a lesson to you too. Because if you ever thought I was gonna be some type of... You hear them saying, ring the alarm. I've been through this too long, and I'll be damned if you claiming my child on your own. That ain't your son, fuck ass nigga. I mean, it is biologically, but you ain't done shit for him. So, let's just dissolve this parental agreement with the state. And I can move about my way without ever having to consult you about a legal thing. Because right now, this is in the way of our travels. You know what I mean? Because I can't locate you to sign for a passport, you bitch ass nigga. Is the cops on your ass? Is that why you running? The cops on your ass, Joseph Griffey. What else would we know? Because you're an idiot, criminal, mastermind, fuck ass nigga. Either way, y'all, I'm glad y'all let me come on here and vent. I usually don't do this, but I figured it's a twofer. I can give a channel message and get my frustrations off. Which I'm not trying to put my frustration. Don't absorb that energetic frustration. You know what I mean? If you can relate to the story or you're like, oh shit, that's fucking fat. Wow, that's crazy. Get some entertainment off it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if somebody laugh at what I'm saying or go back and be like, babe, yo, look at this bitch went on for her baby dad. Go ahead, show them. I don't give a fuck. Show them all. I'm here for the entertainment. I'm here for the positivity. And I'm here for the realness. I ain't never going to get on this bitch, especially on no live, and be no motherfucker fraud. I'm not. If I'm in a great mood, which I usually am, I'm going to say that. If I'm in a little bit of a frustration, I'm going to say that because that's real life. Y'all, I keep it thoroughly real to hopefully push that realness and authentication forward. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll rub off on some of y'all. We all too old to be wearing masks. If you're not being yourself and you over the age of fucking 20, I would say, what are you doing with your motherfucking life? Alright? Alright? And also, of course, skin advertisement, hair advertisement. I am the advertisement. Okay, you see this? Look at my skin. I want y'all to look really close. Look at this beautiful shit. Divine essence of a lotus. Got the skin all the way right. I don't got no motherfucking makeup on, okay? None. You see this shit? No makeup, okay? No makeup. I don't got no makeup on. The only product I have in my hair is, I washed it. I put the hair rinse in from my Divine Essence of the Lotus. I sprayed it with my turmeric concentration. I did the Bansu-Knot, and I took it out this morning, and you know what I'm saying, that's what we working with. This is what we working with, y'all. My hair was shredded, dealing with stress. And fuck niggas. And look at me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, grow your hair back, get your skin glowing. The best revenge you will ever have on a motherfucker is not even trying to get at me. I promise you. Worry about you. Worry about your kids. And worry about what God think about you. If you're doing the right thing by the world and God cool with you. Don't you ever go out in this world looking for some human to validate your shit. They can't. They couldn't if they fucking tried. That's people's problem now. They have God complexes. When people are trying to validate you for you, oh, well, I think. I don't give a fuck what you think. And last time I checked, your thoughts ain't get me nowhere. At least not nowhere good. So last time I checked, I don't need your motherfucking unsolicited shit. It's okay to tell people, like, hey, yo, that was really unsolicited. I don't need that. Like, don't be no pussy-ass motherfucker. Man or woman. Tell these motherfuckers, I don't solicit that, and I don't need you to say that to me. So, I kind of don't appreciate it. And walk the fuck off. Some of y'all need some backbone help. Just say it with your chest. Say it with your back out. No, bitch, I'm good. Somebody talking to you wild style. Bitch, is you cool? I'll take my glasses off to a motherfucking stranger, whoever. Listen, this is how it goes. I'm walking. I'm talking. Somebody say something crazy. Bitch, is you cool? No, bitch, I'm trying to check. Is you cool? Bombastic side eye. And walk the fuck off. Most times, bullies and narcissists, once you confront them, they be so perplexed. Like, oh, I'm caught. They all freeze and it's like they don't know what the fuck to do. It's like, well, do I stay acting mean or do I lie? Oh, I was just joking. No, they weren't joking. They weren't joking. They just got caught. Alright? So, I hope y'all had a good Tuesday. I need to feel love. I'm gonna go watch Love is Blind. I still haven't finished that shit. I gotta start the new shit. Oh, I'm gonna watch The Voice. Oh my god. Side note, before I get off here, who watches The Voice? Oh my god, I love Snoop Dogg and Eric the Coach. I knew who Michael Bublé was, you know, but obviously that's not my genre of music, like the, what is it, swing or whatever he do, like that Frank Sinatra shit. I actually love Michael Bublé's personality. Like, I have a crush on that man. Why all the cute Hollywood men that I got a crush on gotta be married? Because now I'm feeling bad about hitting on you, but I would ride Michael Bublé to the heavens. I don't know. Something about that white man. I would ride him. I love Michael Bublé and Uncle Snoop, of course. But I love, I empower you all. Go watch a show, right? And I ain't talking about no fuck reality show or whatever, but go watch old episodes of America's Got Talent or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love watching people win. I love watching people, like, get they start, like, make it, you know what I'm saying? I cried during The Voice, like, real shit, I cried. Like, when the singer come out and they get a four-chair turn, or I can tell they was real nervous, and all of a sudden and then don't let it be a song I like. I'll be singing my ass off a little, but no, for real, like, y'all gotta really, y'all can't let nobody affect y'all. Y'all gotta really do what makes you happy. If it makes you happy to chill with your kid and watch The Voice, do that shit. Besides the Peacock subscription and your groceries that you're buying, right? It's free. It's free pleasure. If it makes you happy to put your phone on D&D and you don't have any kids to be responsible for, I mean, because I can't really put my phone on D&D because my kid, like, I do this, like, you know what I mean? But you got them 5 hours, D&D yourself. Go to the park and put yourself in an aura of D&D, yo. Walk with that stride that says, I'm on my own mission today. No, don't bother me. You know what I mean? Like, it is totally okay to live exactly how you want to live. All you need is discipline, the courage to not give a fuck what people think, and the boundaries in place so motherfuckers respect you, and the ones that don't, you weed out because they're not to your standard. Alright? There's nothing wrong with basically saying fuck all y'all. Was it helping me being around y'all? Probably not. So, like, I'll tell you from experience, I'm a much happier person. Like, I was never, like, somebody that wasn't happy. But I had mood swings. I'm coming, baby. Are you going? I'll be there in 2 minutes. I was somebody who had a lot of mood swings. And, when I got people away from me, my mood don't fluctuate anymore. My mood was fluctuating based off other people's energy, those interactions, like energy vampires. Like, my baby dad would come over even after we broke up. Like, he was fucking homeless. He ain't had nowhere to live. He was living with whatever bitch or nigga he was fucking or whatever the case. So I would let him come over to my house to see my son. Because I've always housed him and my child. He's never housed us. And he got the nerve he always, like, would get disrespectful. And I just talked it up to, like, that's his personality. He's an ain't shit nigga. So sometimes we're going to fight. No. You shouldn't have to tolerate somebody being around you causing havoc. Like, he would start, I would have a great day. He come to my house. Why are you on the phone with somebody? Why are you happy? Well, why are you doing it like this? Why is there a dish in your kitchen sink? Bitch, at least I got a sink and a window to throw it out of, fuck ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, just dumb shit. Shit that I should have been intelligent enough not to indulge, right? But then it's the boil up of emotions, and I already had a fucking problem with this nigga because how dare you come in my face and be disrespectful and you ain't paying me a motherfucking dime for a child you made with me that you asked for. Bitch nigga. Oh, I'm gonna have a baby by a bad bitch to break her down. What type of faggotry is that? And I ain't calling no LBGTQ that word. I'm saying that's a word for me that's like, if I want to utterly disrespect the fucking daylights out of you, that's what I'm gonna say. And if you a DL nigga, and you ain't telling nobody, I think that counts as faggotry behavior as well. If you gay, be gay. Be gay, nigga. Don't be acting, oh, I'm straight. No, you're gay. You're gay. And you being gay doesn't make you a bad father. Or the F word. You being a down low nigga who don't take care of your fucking responsibilities and you being a flagrant piece of shit makes you that word. Just so we're clear. So, LGBTQ, I love y'all. I was not talking to y'all. Alright? Just like how, I guess we changed up the word nigga. And since I'm not in LGBTQ, I'm sorry about that. I might not have the licensures to change y'all's words up. But that's how I use that word. And I don't often say it. At all. The only person in the world I call that name to is that nigga. And he know that. So anyway. Damn, I got pig. I pee so bad. I just hit me. I was drinking coffee earlier. But yeah, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead. My son calling me. He wanted me to come inside cook. He heard me talking about The Voice. And he's like, damn, that's what we about to do. He hyped his shit. And that's another thing too. The only people that you should give a fuck about how they feel about you is your fucking kids. That's people you should care how they feel. Is your kids happy for you, ashamed of you? Do they feel you respect them? Do they respect you? Even a 5-year-old could sometimes look at a fucking invalid adult that has no fucking mental worth and be like, I don't respect that. They might not use that verbiage, but kids now, my son knew as early as 3 years old he ain't like and respect his dick. Just goes to show how horrific that nigga is. You know what I'm saying? And how intelligent my son is. You know what I'm saying? It's double-edged sword. But yeah, I got to go. Whenever my son come out here and get me like this off the lives, I know it's God being like, bitch, you good. You said it. You got it off. Okay, so I'm going to get up out of here. I got to go buy my beauty skin products because I know y'all see me glowing. I know you see me glowing, bitch. I know y'all. I told y'all, even the haters can buy some Divine Lotus and get some bitch be going away from your life. And they spread the bitch out of you. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got demonic attachments. But, I love you. For the ones I don't love, you know I don't love you. But, to all my divine loves and everybody, you know, working hard and striving and just doing the right thing, I love y'all. I love y'all from the bottom of my toes to the top of my crown chakra. And don't let nobody validate you or tell you your worth. Can't nobody tell you your worth except God. And God didn't make you to be worthless. I promise you that. We all serve a purpose, regardless of what your job title is. We all serve a motherfucking purpose. Your purpose may be something small to you, but in God's eyes, it's changing the fucking world. Be the change in the world you want to see. All them, the only way out is through. Okay, like all those corny terms or phrases, they real shit. I had to go through a dark night of the soul, which is an experience that you have on a soul level that faces a lot of your trauma. And a lot of people don't make it through the dark night of the soul. And I'm not saying like physically like they die. Some people back out of their own dark night of the soul because they don't know how to handle the experiences that they went through. And it's really sad to see that happens to people. But I also don't make excuses for adults who know they doing fuck shit just because I was hurt too. Okay, get some fucking help. Here's your invite to get some help and be a better person, Karmic. Because you going around talking about, well, my mom and my dad, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. I was treated like shit as a child and I'm still a nice person. You know what I'm saying? I survived domestic violence. I still know how to have a healthy relationship. You know what I mean? Like, get some fucking help. Like, duh. Yeah, I cannot get over how amazing my skin and like, let me tell you something. I've never had bad skin, but for real, my skin has literally, like, I'm just so proud of my glow because it came from my beauty product. Mine. But shout out to my other small business owners. Shout out to Black-owned business. Shout out to everybody living right. Make sure you stay prayed up. If you got any spiritual attacks coming your way, because you know you got haters, keep some black obsidian, stay prayed up. It's still that full moon energy for like next 3 days. You know what I'm saying? But my kid, I think I'm pissing them off. I know I'm pissing them off. He's like, bitch, if you don't get your ass in here, listen, I gotta go. I love y'all.